Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a Waterfast. I am on week 7, day 5. TGIF. It's Friday. Woohoo! I am down for the week. I got up this morning and weighed in at 222.4, down a little less than a half pound, which is great. Uh, Hopefully over the weekend, by Monday, you'll see me at 220, 221. Big news. I am going next week to fly to Utah to buy a Corvette. I've always wanted a Corvette. I had forgotten about that childhood dream, and I am of the age we were taught how to parallel park. We didn't need a car to drive for ourselves. We didn't need a car to parallel park for ourselves. We didn't need a car to brake for us. We were taught all those things back in the dark ages. So I've found a 1987 Corvette that I'm pretty excited about. Looking forward. The owner and I have agreed upon a price, and I will be flying to Salt Lake City, Utah, come Monday or Tuesday of next week. I think it's Tuesday, and I'll drive the car back. I'm looking forward to it. So if my daily updates next week are somewhat spotty, it's because I'm traveling on the road. But I will do my best to keep you informed as to how I'm doing. I'm not necessarily looking forward to driving back in the August heat, but it is what it is. So that's pretty exciting news for me. I'm looking forward to the trip, and I'm also looking forward to owning a Corvette. I know none of this has to do with weight loss, but y'all occasionally ask me, tell us more about you. And so, I got my ham radio tower up, and, that was. That was quite a task. That was quite a task. Got my 6 garden beds in. I'm growing my watermelon. I'm growing are just going nuts. I probably am growing 12, maybe 15 watermelons, more than I could ever possibly eat if I were eating watermelons at the time. So I guess I'm going to give them away. But all of my garden beds are doing good. I grew blackberries early in the spring, and just got a ton of blackberries. It's so much fun to grow things. You can tell I'm getting old, I pee a lot. I like gardening. And I must be going through a midlife crisis because I'm buying a Corvette. You can tell I'm an empty nester. 2-seater Corvette. So that's a little about me. Feel free, if you're comfortable, sharing a bit of your life with us on the channel. And if you don't feel comfortable with a post, you can always send me an email, Thomas, Thomas, F as in Frank, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. I tell people this is a teaching, learning channel. I appreciate you all tuning in to these broadcasts. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. I just like the fact that you're viewing these broadcasts. Now, if you want to click the like and the subscribe button, that'd be great too. But there again, all the other YouTube channels are trying to, get 10 million viewers. I'm not. I don't care if I wind up with 1 subscriber. As long as my videos are getting viewed, I don't care if you're doing nothing but channel surfing. When your butt gets big enough, when your thighs get excessively large, when your belly hangs over to the point that you can't take up one seat on an airplane, your fat literally hangs over into the next seat. You'll find this channel helpful in losing weight. I started at 315 pounds. And as of this morning, I'm at 222.4, down 0.4 of a pound. You will see me lose it. And for those of you, I'm an acute diabetic, so I lose weight slower. So it requires a lot more patience on my part. But for those of you that's already lost the weight and you're on my maintenance program, hell, this works. You've done it. You've proven to yourself that this works. And now you're proving to yourself that you can keep the weight off. And Bill, stop beating yourself up. So I got contacted by a viewer and he said, but I cheated today. Oh, grow up. Put your big boy pants on. Okay. From one adult to another adult. I know, and we're adults. We have no willpower. You can't just stop at one potato chip. You can't stop at one Pringle. You can't stop at one cookie. You can't stop at one bite of cake. You just can't do it. So if you cheat, and you cheated, Bill, don't beat yourself up over it. Tomorrow morning, start week 1, day 1, and start all over again. That's all you've got to do. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I want you to know that. I know how hard it's been for me to lose the weight. I know how costly it's been for me to figure out a way to lose weight. I mean, I have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on the prepackaged foods, on the special, take this supplement, it'll just melt away the fat. It's all a joke. It's a scam. They're out after your money. I don't have a Patreon page. I don't want one single penny of your money. But I do want you to watch this channel and watch me lose weight. Because if I can show you that I can lose weight, hopefully it will encourage you to start a water fast and prove to yourself that you can lose weight. And yes, I've heard it all. I've heard, oh, Thomas, you're just big boned. Bullshit. I've heard, Thomas, come on now. Your mom was obese, your brother is fat, your sister is obese, your other sister is extremely obese. Thomas, you've got the gene. So suck it up, Buttercup. Go eat a pizza and understand you're going to be fat all your life. Bullshit! Doesn't have to be that way. In your family, I don't care if every single one of your brothers and sisters and uncles and your mom and your dad were obese. You do not have to be obese. Let me say that again. You do not have to be obese. Remember that. The other thing I tell you is keep track of your weight every day on a sheet of paper. Because when no one supports you on a water fast and they think you're crazy and you have a death wish for not eating food, the results on that sheet of paper will prove to you that what you're doing is working. And you're going to do it by drinking that water. Not as much as you want, only 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day, only after starting calendar day 8. On calendar days 1 through 7, you get nothing. You get no food, no coffee, no tea, no water. Nothing shall pass across your lips. I had one viewer say, well, but I have a dry throat. Then have a dry throat. No water for the first 7 calendar days. Well, Thomas, but I sound like a frog. Sound like a frog. This too shall pass. I've heard all the excuses. And I've got one gentleman who watches this show that's over 500 pounds. He started fasting. Now, I'm sure it was a struggle for him to just get out of bed and go sit on the couch. You don't need to water fast. You don't need to work out at a gym 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. If all you do is get out of bed and go sit in a chair and watch TV all day, you will still lose weight on this water fast. So it's Friday. I don't update on Saturday and Sundays. Get out and enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend. Go find some free things to do if you don't have a lot of money. The last time I checked, you can go to the library, and libraries are still completely free. Sit there in the air-conditioned library, read some books, listen to some tapes, listen to some CDs. Enjoy yourself. Get your mind off food. Stop thinking about food every single minute of every single day. That's my status update for today and this week. We had a successful week. I only had 2 people cheat this week. All of you on maintenance, keep it up. You're doing good. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Together we'll figure this out. I like to end my show with the saying, this is so true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Think about it. And for those of you that are on the fence, trying to decide if you want to do a water fast, take up my challenge. Start a water fast tomorrow. Only do it for 30 days. Keep track of your weight on a sheet of paper. And at the end of the 30 days, look at what you've accomplished. Make it a great weekend. Have a lot of fun, and I'll see you on Monday.